Hi, we're in the Ford booth here, and 50 years ago, 1964, the first Mustang came out. They introduced it at the World's Fair out in New York, and this is the first Mustang convertible sold right here. So this is a pretty special car, kind of a pretty baby blue and nice darker blue roof. But you know, these were really pretty basic cars back in the day, but it was a pony car. It was kind of fun, and it appealed both to men and to women. And then they kind of muscled them up after that, and it certainly became more of a muscle car for the guys. We're going to show you the new 50 years later Mustang here in just a second, but I think this is a lot of fun still too. 50 years later, here we are, and this is the new version. It looks really nice, but it still looks like a Mustang. Tell me a little bit about the exterior in particular right here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you say that, because that's what we were going at. I mean, very simply, at a high level, we wanted to make sure this car was seen as next generation, but clearly a Mustang. Because we know whether, you've loved Mustang for many years, had one of the originals, or are new, they all wanted the same thing, and they wanted to be able to say, be proud of it, say that's mine, and be able to see that it's as relevant as today as it was back then. I mean, I think first and foremost, we stuck with the proportions that really made Mustang. The long hood, the short deck, the fastback, very iconic. The signature lights we have in the back with the three bar. Yes, they are sequential. And that's why we did this in the front with the signature lighting, to make that, mimic what was going on there. Wheels at the corners that really show, the performance and the power that this car has. Kind of the shark butt front fascia.
Yeah.
So all of those elements, we wanted to make sure that it really made sure it was a Mustang. But at the same time, you notice that we didn't do the hockey stick on the side. We didn't do everything, because you don't want it to become a caricature of it. Actually, the front and rear are now fully independent. So we have an integral link in the back. We've got a double ball joint set up front that lets us package bigger brakes. Pretty important. We've got the aerodynamics that we were talking about from the outside and managing all of that. And of course, under the hood, we've improved the power on the 5-liter V8. We've got really affordable V6, and we've got an all-new EcoBoost 2.3 liter that is going to have power in excess of 310 horsepower. So we're going to make sure Mustang moves like a Mustang should and deliver great fuel economy. I've been involved with Mustang since the concept, since day one.
All right.
And one of the people that had to kind of live with this without talking about it for 4 years or so.
That's tough.
And now, after being on lockdown, we finally get to talk about it.
Now you get to talk about it. Mark Savage, Savage on Wheels. Keep looking at our website. Thanks.